This is David Reeves, Senior Underwriter with Equus. I just have three quick questions for you with regards to your mortgage protection. The first one is, you already have mortgage protection life insurance. Okay, you've already got something in place. Would you like to save money and receive living benefits with a better policy? These living benefits allow you to be able to file a claim while you're living for covered chronic, critical, or terminal illness while you're living and receive the benefit from the policy. Second question is, you currently do not have anything in place right now. There's no mortgage protection coverage that would pay the house off or make the payments on the house if, God forbid, something happened to you or your spouse, but you'd like to learn more about what the options are and what it is that you might qualify for. The third question or scenario is that you're currently already in a term policy that will expire in the future, leaving you with no coverage. And if you try to keep the coverage, the cost of doing so will be through the roof. Hi, my name's David Reeves, and I'm a senior field underwriter here in the state of Texas for Equus Financial. We're a brokerage that work with all of the major life insurance companies that exist here in the state. And if you're watching this short video, basically you're going to fall into one of three categories. I've done this for years. And the first category is, you're going to let me know, hey Dave, we've already got it taken care of. When I call you for your appointment, you're going to say, hey, we've already got it taken care of. Okay, great. So we're going to do two things real quickly. Number one, we're going to verify that you know what it is that you have. You'd be surprised how many clients do not know how much their coverage is, or they were mistaken on it. And so we always verify that either off the policy itself, or many times I've done three-way calls into the insurance company with you on the line or the client, so that we can verify and know without any doubt whatsoever what kind of coverage you got. Is it what you thought it was? And what are you actually paying for it? Now, the second component that I'll take a look at for you real quick, that I'm actually able to do a majority of the time, is to see if I can save you money. Are you opposed, if I can find you something better and save you money and still take care of your mortgage or the payments on the house, are you opposed to saving money? Now, I've not come across anybody yet that's not opposed to saving money. I can do that real quick. You may be in the perfect policy right now. I may not can save you money. I'm going to shoot straight with you either way and tell you, hey, I can help you here, or hey, you know what? God bless you. You already have everything you need here. I can't do anything better for you. You're already in the best policy, and we'll go ahead and we'll part friends. Okay, so I'm going to tell you one way or the other real quickly. But surprisingly, many times I am actually able to come in and do something. Just got off the phone right before I shot this video. Great example. Lady that said, hey, I've already got it taken care of. She had a policy, and she was paying, I forget exactly how much it was, but basically it was $40,000 in coverage. And I was able to, for about $10 more a month, I was able to find her a policy, a much better policy, that was coverage of $75,000, not 40, but $75,000 with living benefits. Okay, a lot of times people in fairly good health may qualify for the living benefit policies. And I'll go over this with you when I talk to you during our brief appointment. So I was able to get her a $75,000 policy with living benefits that she didn't have on the $40,000 policy for only about $12 a month more. It was a no-brainer. I mean, David, I hope I can get approved for this. And she did. She got approved for it, and we were able to get her into a much better policy so she can cancel out the old one. Now, can I do that every time? No. You may be in the perfect policy, but I'll be able to tell you real quickly. If you just say, hey, Dave, this is what we got, we'll go over that, we'll review that. Now, the second type of person is the person, so the first person has already got some kind of coverage and believes that they probably have the problem taken care of. The second type of person that's going to be watching this video is the person who doesn't currently have any type of coverage in place, but has thought about it, but maybe thought it was too expensive or whatever. If that's you, we'll review what the options are. Again, I've got a lot of different carriers that take a lot of different health conditions, and we'll see if we can find something to help you and your family. And the third type of person, this is a very small percentage of people watching this video, but we do have them, is somebody that really doesn't need anything at all because they've already got the mortgage paid off. Okay, so congratulations to you if you're in this third category. That means you've done an excellent job. You've got your mortgage paid off. You don't need anything. Okay, just let me know. Shoot me a text or whatever. Dave, we already paid it off. I just watched your video. We'll keep your information in case we have any questions down the road. Say the other thing too that I want to mention. This is very, very important. This goes for the first type of person that already has some type of coverage and believes that they probably have the problem taken care of. I'm seeing this more and more often. It's sad, but it's a sign of the times. The number one reason that a person maybe doesn't have what they thought they had when we go in and call the insurance company or look at the policy is because they probably bought from an agent that was dishonest. Okay, somebody out to try to make a quick buck. I had one here last week. He was a smoker, and they wrote him a policy and put him in as a non-smoker because it's a cheaper rate for a non-smoker, but that policy's not going to pay off. So that was a terrible thing, and we uncovered that and was able to get him taken care of in a policy that will pay his wife off when he passes. Okay, that's the key thing. The policy that you want is the policy that will pay off when you are gone or your spouse is gone, and you're the beneficiary, and you need to make the mortgage payments. You need to keep the family going in the house on the worst day of your life. You've lost a spouse, a loved one, okay, whoever that family member is. And so there are a lot of dishonest agents that will lie to people, especially over the telephone. Interesting statistic is 90%, 90, that means less than 10% of all life insurance agents are even in the business for 1 year. So there's a good chance that if you did buy coverage from somebody 6 months, a year ago, they're already gone. Okay, now I've been around for years. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. The good Lord keeps me in place. I want to help as many people as I can. But the truth is, there's a lot of them out to make a quick buck. They're just telling people what they want to hear. One guy thought he had $70,000 in coverage, for example, here recently, and it turns out that the rate he was paying when we checked the policy, he only had $55,000. Again, the agent had lied to him and told him that it was a $70,000 policy. What they gamble on, these dishonest life insurance agents, what they're gambling on is that you, when you get the policy in the mail, you're so busy, and we've all been there, and you lay the envelope over on the table, and then you get busy with family stuff, work, everything else going on, and somehow that envelope gets put over in a stack of other paperwork, and you never get around to actually pulling it out and looking at it. And they know this, and so some of them will just lie to people, gambling that they won't see the policy, or they would realize that the policy was not what they were told by that agent that wrote that coverage. Had a guy over here, and I do a lot of this now here virtually. Here I'm on the video here with you today. Had another guy over here in Dallas that I stopped in to see here recently, I guess maybe a couple of years back. I still do face-to-face stuff when people want me to come out and visit them, in person. And he said, I've already got my policy. I said, great. I said, let's take a look at it. He brings it out, and I noticed we're standing in his garage, and I noticed that he has an oxygen tank, a portable oxygen tank attached to him. So obviously he's on oxygen. So I pulled the policy out that he had, and I went to the application, which is toward the end of the policy. And there's a question on there. Have you used or ever used or required to use oxygen by a doctor? And clearly the check mark on there said, no, he did not use oxygen. And so I said, now, here's the problem. See here? I said, they check mark that you're not using oxygen. So God forbid, if something happened to you tomorrow and your wife calls to get that policy, to file that claim, they're going to say that that this was an improper application. There was you lied on the question, and they're going to deny the claim. Your wife's going to get nothing. He got so mad. He got very upset. He said, I told that guy 3 or 4 times that I'm on oxygen. I told him. And yet he marked it over the phone, this guy not seeing it, marked that he wasn't using oxygen, which means the policy was absolutely worthless. Okay, all that would happen when his wife went to file the claim and they said, hey, you answered the question wrong, we're going to deny the claim. All they're going to do is send her back the premiums that he had paid into it. She doesn't get that death claim. So this kind of thing right here is happening more and more, sadly, more and more often. I'm seeing this deception over the phone, dishonest agents who won't even be around 6 months, a year later when you need them. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video. I went a little bit longer than what I expected, but I'm really passionate about this, that when the time comes, the policy pays off and takes care of the family. And I've had these calls come in where one spouse has called me to report that the other one's no longer with us. In fact, I had a death yesterday. I had one of our other carriers notified me of a death, a 63-year-old lady in South Carolina. She was had COPD on oxygen, and she passed away. I had written her policy probably about 1.5 years ago. And so it happens. You never know what life is going to bring. It could be an accident, car accident. It could be an unexpected cancer. So call me. I'll help you out, and I'll be there for your family when you can't be. Or if they've left you, I'll be there for you while they're gone to try to help get that claim filed and get a check into your pocket as quickly as possible. God bless you, and thank you for watching.